Hello guys! I told you on Twitter that I was going to answer your questions, and that is what I'm going to do. I apologize again on the delay. It has been one of those weeks where you just forget even what day or time or year it is, and all the things happen in the world, and you're like, oh yeah, I have to keep going. So I asked you guys to ask me questions with the hashtag Gride on Twitter, and I'm going to just look through some right now and pick some to answer, and I hope that it is an interesting video, and if it's not, then you can just never watch me ever again. First question comes from Lisa_Temple, and she asks, what's your favorite artist right now? I think my favorite artist right now is Marit Larson, because she's so good, and I am currently listening to her newest EP, Joni Was Right, a million times, and now I know all the words, almost, kind of. I never really know all the words to any song, not even my own. But if you don't know who she is, go look her up, Marit Larson. Next question comes from Leo at @XJustinBiebers. Do you know some German words? I know Ich liebe Deutschland, it's really terrible. Döner, I really love Döner. Ausfahrt, because it's funny in English. All right, next question comes from Heather Mariah at Heather_Mariah, and she asks, what is the biggest thing you hope to accomplish? What is the biggest thing you hope to accomplish this year? What is your writing process like? The biggest thing I want to accomplish this year? Paying off all of my debt. Yay! But for real though, that would actually make things a lot easier, and then I could, I guess, just do the things that I really want to do but can't afford right now, which is like make an album or make an EP or something. But other than that, I really just want to get back in the studio and make some more songs. I'm writing so many songs, and all I want to do is make something that I can release to you guys that I'm really proud of. And what is my writing process like? I'm a very impulsively creative person, so it's really difficult for me to schedule out a time where I'm going to sit down and allot like 6 hours into writing a song. It's just tedious for me and stressful. If there's something bothering me or that I'm excited about or that I'm experiencing or that just happened in my soul or in throughout my day, I write about that. Usually I will just sit down, I have to be alone with my guitar unless I'm in a co-writing session, and I just start trying to play different things on the guitar to see what I like, and then I will just start kind of singing melodies and different words will kind of come out. I don't really know, it just kind of happens. Next question comes from Brent Sutherland at BrentSuth1. What does music mean to you? Music used to be just fun and I would never really listen to the lyrics, but as I have kind of become a writer and a musician myself, I have learned just how powerful music really is. And I know that's kind of a cliche thing and people say it a lot, but I have seen music explain things that speak to my soul that normal conversation or everyday life can't. And sometimes you hear a song and you don't know why, but you just say, oh my gosh, yes. I feel that like deep down. I really just think that music is one of the things that can make people feel less alone more than a lot of things in the world. And that's why I love it. Next question is from Mark Nelson at Marky and Nelson. He asks, where would you like to go in the world, both for the first time and for a revisit? Where do I want to go? I really want to check out Italy because I want to eat all the food. And I also want to go to Australia because something about it just says, you should go here, we're really cool and awesome, and I just want to go. A place I want to go to revisit? Definitely London. Definitely London. Also Norway. I want to visit Norway again, but maybe when it is like 50 degrees warmer. Next question comes from Shelby at TaylorSwizzy_13, and you asked me, do you still have your P.O. box? Yes, I definitely do. I don't know it off the top of my head, but I'm gonna put in text, like right here, this is the address for my P.O. box if you want to send me letters or pictures or chocolate or maybe things that you don't want anymore that you think would look good in this house. You should totally send it. All right, next, I'm going to totally mess up the name. This comes from Arundhati Kashyap. I'm so sorry. Which original of yours is your personal favorite and why? I just got asked this question recently and I didn't know until I did a little writer's round show not too long ago with some friends, and I played at the end Proof. And I remembered that that song just has some kind of like magic in it. It's unexplainable, but everyone seems to be moved, and I seem to be moved every time I play that song. Next question comes from Shanti at Aloha Shanti, and she asks, when was the last time you stepped out of your comfort zone and why? I stepped out of my comfort zone today. The thing that I have been experiencing lately is realizing how much I disagree with people, but I feel like that's normal. Like, you can't just agree with everyone. And I think that I've been really, really terrified of voicing that disagreement in my opinions my whole life up until kind of recently. And I voiced my opinion, which was contrary to what this person said, who I have looked up to for my whole life. And it was really, really scary, but I felt a like tugging in my stomach to respond. And that's what I did. Sometimes it's okay to show up and be seen and have your voice heard, but it is not fun. Next is from Catherine Eads. What's up, Catherine Eads? At hey_it's Catherine3. And she asks, did you write warning signs and will there ever be a video for the song? I did write warning signs. I co-wrote it with 2 friends of mine who also co-wrote Butterflies with me. I don't know if there will be a music video for that song. I've taken my focus away from all my old stuff and just kind of been like, what are we doing next? Next comes from at Mira's Filori, and she asks, how do you feel now that you show who you truly are on the internet? Love you, Alex. Love you too. And what a great question. I feel very much exposed. Now that I've become authentic and shown you guys every part of me, parts of me that I don't necessarily like, or things that I've hidden up until this point, I feel like I can never go back to doing it any other way. It's kind of cool to see the response from you guys as a result of me just showing who I truly am. And I, if anything, hope that it inspires more authenticity for you guys and more bravery. And that's really all I want to do. I'm gonna do a couple more because it is getting darker in here. All right, next comes from Zoe at ZoeKey_22. How do you keep calm and relaxed when someone or something makes you furious? What a great question, Zoe, because I get really mad all the time because people make me so mad. I think trying to remember, and this is something that I even struggle with, I'm not even sure if I fully believe this, but I try really, really hard if someone is making me super mad to believe that they are doing the best they can with what they know. And understanding that just because you may disagree with someone or someone hurts you, that they had a completely different life and upbringing than you, and they have different things that teach them how to be. There's always really a reason, I think, for why people are the way they are. I really just think that takes compassion and empathy, and it is the hardest thing for me to do ever, and I'm really bad at it, but I try. That's like my goal. Next question, and this is gonna be the last question, from Annalena at Annalena. Oh wow, that was really bad. Where do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years? Okay, this is a question that highly stresses me out because I don't really know. I hope that I'm happy in 5 to 10 years. I hope that I'm happy forever. I hope that in 5 to 10 years I can look back and say everything I did in my integrity and was true to who I was, and so therefore where I'm at right now, I'm okay with. And I hope that I have a just sustaining good career where I'm doing what I love to do, making the kind of music I want to make, and surrounded by the people that I love, and maybe it's my husband, who knows? Okay, that was weird. I'm sorry for it. Okay, I think that's gonna be all for today. Guys, thank you so much for your questions. I'm probably gonna do this again because there are a lot of you that I did not answer, and I'm sorry. You can follow me on Twitter at alexgmusic7 or Instagram at alexgmusic7, or all the things that you can follow me on are in the description below. I'm always making new music. I'm always coming out with things. I'm gonna try to keep doing it on Fridays. That is still the schedule. That is still the goal. this week was rough, and I appreciate you guys being patient with me. And go support me on Patreon if you can get behind what I'm doing. All right, guys, I love you all, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.